What's up? My name is Justin, GT Player Productions, Amoy, whatever you want to call me. Today I'm sick, as you can hear, but I'll try my best to keep it up. I'm gonna cut out any coughs or whatever if I do. And I'll try to stop sniffling like this. Today I'm going to go over the different parts and positions in the music industry. The music industry is not all music. There has to be the money side of it too. Also the filing side, the promotion side. Not just playing the music, listening to the music, making the music, selling the music, etc. So let me just go over some, if not some, then all of the parts of the company in the music business. Starting from the top, there's songwriters, there's composer, and authors. These are the people who actually write the songs, actually write the lyrics to songs. Some people also compose just music arrangements to send to people like publishers. Basically, publishers are the ones who want to get the songwriters and composers and authors. The reason why is because they want to collect it to give it off to other people in the industry. The person that these publishers go to is the record companies. The record companies are the people who sign the artists and producers, but they do this to record the song that was published from the publisher. Basically, that's how most songs in the industry is made if an artist does not write their own lyrics. And depending on what contract you sign, you might fall into that pitfall. So be careful and make sure you read every contract. The record companies are the ones who makes the moves into producing the song and or video. And then those go to people known as broadcasters. They're the people who basically broadcast the music on their radio, on their TV, or any other media device, media influence stuff like, I guess, maybe newspaper, magazines. Basically that. They broadcast the music that was made from the record company, that was got licensed from the publisher, that they got from the songwriter, author, or composers. And lastly, in that little line, there's the people who collects the royalties, who actually marks down, labels, counts how many times this song was played, how many times it was performed, etc. These are called producer rights organizations. In the United States, there's three that is most likely known. Alright, there's BMI, if I'm not mistaken, Timberland's in that one. There's ASCAP. There's BMI, there's ASCAP, and then there's another one called SESAC. These producer right organizations are the people who collects the money and delivers it to the record company, and yeah, basically this is what's known as royalties. Alright, that's the money they collect. Going back to the record company, alright, because there's a lot more that branches out from this spot. Once you have a song or video made, most likely it's a song in this case, not only will you want it to be able so people could play it and listen to it online or on like YouTube or TV, radio, etc. There's also the option to buy the song, which people should do. There's people who actually distribute this to buy. There's merchants basically, and e-merchants, basically electronic, digital stuff like that. Before the merchants, there's a distributor. This is the one who actually distributes the music, say a truck that goes into a music store, stuff like that, packaging music, strictly all music, that's another position in the music industry, to distribute the music CDs to music stores. And then from distributing, you go to the merchandise. You can work in a music store to sell music you like or music you don't like. Basically people just want to know, hey, I like the song goes, cause I'm happy. And if they don't even know the name of the person, then, you'll help them out because you like music and you want to send it to them. E-commerciants, this is the digital side of buying music, alright? You can buy digital music along with physical CD copies. Either way, if you go through the digital or the physical field of, selling music, the merchants or the e-commerce, whatever, it goes into the public, alright? The public is the audience that you wanted to buy. Now I'm going to talk about the positions that most already know but are still confused with. The artist. Not all artists make their own music, alright? Shoot, half of them even know how to make beats, how to make instrumentals, and stuff like that. They don't even know music theory. They just do what sounds good. Most people like artists because their voice. That's what gets real managers out there to collect them. Is their voice and their potential, their talent. But as long as they have a good voice and people like them, they'll just keep working on it. Same thing goes for like YouTube or news weathercasters, radio news people, anything. A homeless guy got from $0 to $1 million or something like that just because his voice sounded like a very good newscaster. The artist has a position to perform these songs live. What would you need when you're in a performance situation, when the artist needs to get performed? You need people to sell music tickets, you need people to distribute music tickets, and you need people to actually set up the performance itself. There's the camera audience, there's people who actually does light shows, firework people if the artist wants to get fancy with it. There's mixers, there DJs that control the balance of these sounds. There's a technical part of it where it goes into equipment. There's the road manager who manages the equipment, make sure everything is there when they go and when they come back as well. There's personal managers that actually stay with the artist to help him with his need. So if they want something like blue Skittles, only blue Skittles in a golden bowl, they'll probably do their best to get that, which you don't really want to do because that's snobby. And yeah, more on the topic with the managers, there's a agent, which is the regular manager, the man who does everything, who plans it all. He's the one who plans the producer. He's the one who makes the producer does his thing. He's the one who takes care of the artist. He's the one who sets up the promotion, collects the royalties, and what else is there? And another one that you already know but might not know is, of course, the producers. The producer is basically the guy who maintenance the currency. He's the one who makes sure that he could get everything done under a cheap budget. He's the one who actually produces the beat. He's the one who gets the instrumentalist and the artist recorded into the song. Alright? Lastly, he's the one who keeps them in check in terms of tempo and pitch. He's the one who checks the tuning of each instrument. He's the one who checks the tempo, the rhythm. He basically keeps everyone in sync, in synchronized with each other. You have the mixing and master engineers. It's not always the same person. Basically, they're the one who makes the song actually come alive. The producer is the one who records and makes the song, but the mixers and the mastering is the final two steps. Basically, gives the presence. The mixer gives the presence to the song. He gives the mixing the balance of all the sounds to be good. And the mastering is the one who finalizes it, so it's bearable for everyone to listen no matter what they're using, whether it be a cheap $1 speaker or a car speaker, a DJ speaker, etc. There's two more that I like to go over. There's the accountant who counts the money, who makes sure everything is there in check, everything is exactly what they paid to, do the service, collect service fees from, sales and stuff like that, counts it, distributes to other people and whatnot. And the final one. This is the music law attorneys. These are the people who deal with the law in terms of music, whether it be the artist spitting in someone's face, driving a car way past someone's, through a whole neighborhood at like 130 miles per hour, whatever. It's a lawyer. It's an attorney. It's the one who tells you what you should do, what you shouldn't do, defend him. He's the one who gets the artist out of trouble. He's also the one who deals with copyright. He's the one who deals with the copyright of composition and the copyright of production and license fees and all that. There you go. It's like more than 15 different positions I talked about. You could count money, you could make the song, you could tune the song, you could produce the song, you could mix the song, you could master the song, you could distribute the song, you could fix up the light tweak, you could fix a light bulb for the artist who is performing, you could sell tickets, you could book the venue, you can take care of the artist, you can, write the song lyrics, you could be the one who buys the song lyrics, you could be the one who licenses the song lyrics, you could be the one who collects the payment royalties for the artist, you could be the person who broadcasts the music, and so much more. It's not just playing, making the music, recording the music. There you go. I hope this helps. I'm sorry I'm sick. I'm going to come up with a lot more videos. My college schedule is Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, but I will do my best to keep making videos. So stick with me, subscribe to my YouTube channel, like the video if you like it, share it out to your friends, share it out to other people in the music life. Give it, this is a good video for people who are actually struggling in music, whether they're at a block and they don't know what to do, or if they like music but they could never comprehend the understanding of the skills. And, just share it if you want. Like, subscribe, follow me on Twitter at OMOI1993. Omoy1993. If you don't have Twitter, I highly recommend you to get one, if you're an artist especially, because that's where the numbers grow. That's where you could talk to major artists. That's where you could spread your music and whatnot. Alright, have a good day everybody. Yeah.